As soon as he finds his rhythm, that career average will come into view, guys.
That's the hope. He nearly turns it over here. It is a kickball. Again, as we talked about the other night, that has been a problem for Kobe. And you could probably Heinrich for the second most threes all time as a Chicago Bull. Here's a Okoro pocket pass.
That's about the third time we've seen the Bulls get the ball down below the free throw line. A pocket pass to a cutting player. The Bulls right now 25 assists on 29 field goals made.
That is a ridiculously high figure.
At one point they were at 70% shooting for the longest.
60% for the field, 86% assist rate right now for the Bulls. The best teams in the league are around 70, so an exceptionally efficient game so far. And Kobe White trying to pick up where he left off. He misfires. He's missed his last three after making his first five. Here is Wilson. He answers with a three. Wilson's got seven.
They started him in the second half.
No Porter Jr., no Powell. Different rotation for Jordi Fernandez and the youngest team in the NBA, the Brooklyn Nets. Here's White kicking. Vucevic wide open for three. Tipped by Wilson. He flags it down and starts the break. Gets White out of there, and Buzelis comes flying in. Nets are the youngest team in the NBA. There is Wilson flipping it up. Lowest average age in the league. Bulls are the 5th youngest, and then the Bulls will go from playing the youngest team in the league to the oldest team in the league on Tuesday in the Clippers.
Again, I mean, even though it could be a little bit misleading with the Bulls, because if you take Vooch off this lineup, this team is right there with the Nets as the youngest team in the league. Vooch is like that senior that brings up the grade point average of the basketball team.
Were you that senior? Most of the roster is really under the age of 26.
Yes.
Here is Wilson.
But really, your main core group of guys are under the age of 25.
Yeah, Giddey is under the age of 25. White's 25. Buzelis the rebound. He's 21. Smith is 25. Some of the older guys are like Herter. Vucevic, no.
Vucevic is starting to kind of settle now. Those 3 points, not what got them the lead.
Here's White inside off glass. Go!
It's a simple game. Bulls right now 38 points in the paint to 28 for the Nets.
Here's Thomas. Airballed it badly and out of bounds.
He is struggling.
He took the qualifying offer for $6 million in September. So to keep his unrestricted free agency, there is Smith with a three. Jordi Fernandez calls. Part of it has been Kawhi has been healthy for pretty much the entirety of their run back into prominence, or at least into relevance. There's Martin with a nice step back three. And he missed the other night, did Kawhi, due to a knee issue. So we'll see if he ends up playing Tuesday. They're supposed to play tomorrow night as well. So the Bulls will get him on a back-to-back. Buzelis hits a three. And the lead right back up to 25. See James Harden assuming that he's healthy to go, as he has been all year. Smith the rebound. We'll see if Kawhi plays. Kawhi's always put up good numbers against the Bulls. White step back three, no. So he's gone a little cold now. Thomas leaves it for Traore, who hands a three. Nolan Traore with the tray. White a little out of control, flings it cross court for Okoro. Across the pads against Thomas.
He just overpowered him that time. Okoro's only taking 2 shots.
Yeah. Martin off of Buzelis now. We're up in the southern suburbs of Paris.
I'll tell you what, France is going to be tough in the Olympics. Version returns with a bold new look. Jerseys in the full retail collection.
Imagine Traore will be part of the next wave national team players for France. Although the competition for those roster spots has gotten very heated over the last few years. As you know, what Stacey's talking about, you got to have depth to be good internationally, and now France is starting to develop some depth.
Well, the #1 name on there is Wemby.
Obviously, yeah.
And then after that, you just got to step back. Oh, let me step back and kiss myself. That is, woo, that was amazing.
His 6th of the night, the season high.
This is one of his better shooting performances this season.
He's had so many of these barrages in his career. He's hit 7, 8, 9 threes in a game. Here is Kobe. Feeling it. Got it to Okoro. And moving screen. That's
Trying to play catch up. It's put a lot of pressure on him. Trying to get back to his old self. And those injuries, really slowed him down in the beginning.
He and Thomas, you pointed out, are kind of in similar circumstances, both facing unrestricted free agency and both dealing with injury.
Or in a contract year.
Claxton hits at the buzzer.
It puts a lot of pressure on you. I remember Jimmy Butler betted on himself, and it paid up big for him. And that, he's gone on to do great things. That's a lot of pressure on a player to have to go out there and perform.
The Bulls are in a stretch here without a back-to-back for a while, so that maybe allows Kobe to get into that flow. Dosunmu unable to get the floater to go. Past the halfway point of the third. Here's Gilman. Signed with Real Madrid when he was 15 years old, coming out of Russia. Into Smith, who was trying to tie him up. It's a foul on
really,
Jalen.
that should be an offensive foul.
The NBA celebrates Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s pursuit of racial, social, and economic justice. A fun sports day as well. To close out the night, the college football playoff national championship will be going on between Indiana and Miami tomorrow.
I'll tell you what, I don't think anybody at the beginning of the year thought Indiana would be anywhere in the championship series. That's a foul on man right there, and it's 5-10 on the streets.
The week's try. Bulls might be younger than Indiana's football team. Here is Dosunmu.
Wow. The Hoosier fans right now they're on the line too. Right now, they want to talk to you, Adam.
They know we only speak facts. Here is Mann. Little step back from Terrence Mann. Sharp the rebound. Jones knocked it away. And here come the Bulls. Here is Jones.
See how he used the rim? It looked like he was going to go to the right side, but he coiled his body to go to the left to avoid the defender to block that shot. Smart move by Tre Jones.
Well, we told you that Tre Jones has been dominant in the paint for his size. All 10 of his points are in the paint. 2 of Clowney's 4 points right there are in the paint. It's a 22-point ball game with 4 to play. In the third. Jones slipped. Vucevic to Herter, corner 3, no. Buzelis beats Wolf to the rebound, trying to shovel it for Vucevic. Wasn't really looking for it. Mann goes back, slings it out. Clowney will take it. That won't go. Rebound Herter. Timeout Billy Donovan. And the Bulls with Taves coming back with Winnipeg and Derrick Rose being honored on Saturday night. Bulls have the big lead to the 4th. Danny Wolf is in the corner. That's a 3 and it rims home for Danny Wolf.
Well, there's the 4th quarter now. It's time for the Bulls to finish now. Put this team away.
We've talked about the condensed schedule and the sprint to the All-Star break for most of the teams in the NBA. It'd be nice to have a 4th quarter where you have a lead large enough to where you can sit your starters with about 6 or 7 minutes left instead of down to 2 or 1 minute. There's Vucevic again.
Mouse in the house, free cheese.
17 and 11 along with 6 assists tonight.
He just backed Wolf down there and got where he wanted to go.
Baseline, Wolf lost it.
He's going to be a good player. I like Danny Wolf.
Buzelis offline. Rebound man. That's a go back home to take on the Phoenix Suns later this week. Bulls will be home Tuesday against the Clippers. And 3 tough matchups coming up. At Minnesota, and then home against Boston and the Lakers.
Yeah, Minnesota's a different team at home.
Yep. Vucevic, unable to connect. tough three-point shooting night for Vucevic. Everything else has been very good. That's a deep Danny Wolf three. Rebound Buzelis.
Somebody's got to take those shots with Michael Porter Jr. out.
There's Jones on the attack. Kick out for Dosunmu. He's got space and a three.
Well, I tell you, Iowa has really improved his three-point shooting from when he first came in. He's 4 of 6 tonight in 27 minutes. 16 points, 4 assists, a rebound, and doing a great job defensively on whoever he's guarding. They'll call a foul, Rio.
His stack of reads, and I've never seen the Ninja Joe Group panic the way I just did right now. He felt like he was wronging the broadcast when he was doing his very best. Nobody would have noticed, but we just wanted to let you know that's how much Joe Group cares about his job, being a perfectionist.
Well,
he thought he was letting us down, which he was not at all.
We weren't even thinking about it.
Here is Dosunmu in the corner. Long rebound. Kobe waited for it, slung it to Buzelis. That one's knocked out of bounds by Traore.
Joe's been on a long time stage man. You know, like he wouldn't hurt a flea. But Joe Grube is a 4th degree black belt. Joe, let me tell you, man, Joe is so good at his job, man. Anytime someone wants to come up and talk while we're on the air, Joe jumps up. He's working right now. Leave him alone. I'm like, hey, Joe, way to go.
Dosunmu the defense. Numbers for the Bulls. White takes it in, and he had it stripped by Cloudy.
That's got to be a layup. That's got to be a score.
That was a 4-on-1.
4-on-1 break, and that break again, that break was so tight.
It's almost like Kobe is trying to will himself back into rhythm right now.
He's been in rhythm in the first half, just taking shots that are available.
Nice offensive rebound by Smith. Dosunmu, a big night for three.
He is shooting lights out. Here he is again. He's 5 of 8 from the three-point line.
How about the Bulls? 17 of 37 and 11 of 17 combined between White and Dosunmu tonight. And there's Clowney with a contested three over Buzelis.
Buzelis got lucky that he didn't get a
Should have been a
technical.
Foul. Yeah, it could have been a flagrant.
He came down. He came down on him.
Yeah, that should have been at least looked at. I think even the officials are like, yeah, it's a blowout game, and I know y'all want to get home to watch the Bears. Here is Buzelis. That was a great pass from Dosunmu. We're right behind that angle.
As a guard. I mean, he came, he's a jack of all trades.
Some incredible numbers in January so far. Ooh, whoa, Thomas bent back.
Oh, no.
As did getting to that point.
Ooh.
Up 26. Oh, boy, yeah. You got to think about getting some guys out. Okoro is on the deck.
He ran into the shoulder, come out ready to play and get off to a good start in the first quarter. That was huge.
Smith short. Good to see Okoro still out there after he took that tough screen from Day'Ron Sharpe.
Okoro's a tough kid.
He is, man.
He plays like a football. He has a football player's mentality. There's another screen right there.
Okoro guarding Thomas. It's man to Traore. Jones puts it hand up. Traore lost it. He turned it over to Chicago. Okoro on the push. Leaves it for Smith. Open for three. He rebound Okoro behind the three-point line. Rebound to Cloudy.
There's a couple of chances there.
Good contest by Herder. Nice shot by Traore.
Traore is a nice little player.
White sets it up. Okoro drives it, gets through, and whistle and a foul.
The Lakers are kind of up and down again this year, too.
LeBron in and out of the lineup this season. What? Bulls will get their first look at Luka and LeBron and the Lakers next week. It'll be the first time.
Coming up.
Yeah, I was going to say some good opponents coming in. It'll be the first time that the Lakers are in this building since the Josh Giddey half-court winner last year. Traore, Sharpe, man, yes on the three.
Well, you can tell Brooklyn is kind of taking the page out of what Detroit and Orlando have done, build their team through the draft, and just live with these kids getting the experience. Youngest team in the league.
Turner hits a three.
There's one. I need that, Kev. But that's what sometimes you have to do. You got to live with these young kids' mistakes. You know, let them grow, let them develop. You saw what Detroit did. One year they lost 25, 26 in a row. The next year a top 5 team in the Eastern Conference. And this year they've been the #1 team in the Eastern Conference. Turnover. Bulls got number 4 and 2. They should get a layup.
White, Jones, White, 3.
43 beat a 3. Bang, bang, bang.
He's hit 7 of them tonight. And Kobe White finding the old rhythm and continuing to climb the Bulls charts. 1,033. There's an Okoro foul.
Well, and Kobe's got good looks tonight. I mean, he's just... Aloha! Eats in January Spotlight Business presented by BMO. I've heard some people eat there. They said they highly recommend it before we even got him in the spotlight.
Yeah. Joakim Noah was there when the it's all reuniting for a bit.
Dirk Nowitzki was out there.
Dirk and Steve Nash both out there. Of course, Dirk Nowitzki, the Germany native, got a wonderful reception in Berlin. Jones, nice pass off to Okoro.
Nice dime right there by Jones.
Might be a double-double for him tonight as well. He's got 10 points and his 10th assist of the night. Wolf kick out. Traore a 3. That's good. Nice smooth shot from the youngster. Traore came in shooting just 27% from 3. And he's got
a nice stroke.
4 or 5 tonight. Time and opportunity. Any one of the players in the NBA will surprise you, given the chance. White, nice feed. Out to Okoro for 3. Over the top of Smith, that's because he was grabbed by Clowney for a foul.
Established to be in the G League. You know, they were All-Americans in college. You know, they've got to play.
Okoro muscles it in. Yeah, I'm still wondering why the Bulls have their good chunk of their starters in the lineup right now.
Well, it's under 4 minutes. You've got some guys that have been injured already this year, so you got to be very cognizant of that if you're Billy. You know, anybody go down in a game like this when you can clearly blowing this team out into that.
4 on the block, 2 on the clock. Wolf a 3. Rebound Smith. I think we're getting to that point again. That's 3 double-doubles for the Bulls now. Smith, 12 points, 10 rebounds tonight. Lee, Vucevic, and Jones all with double-doubles. Jones to White for 3 to tie the season high. Long rebound to Okoro. 3 minutes left. Jones inside and kind of got into no man's land and got bailed out with a Brooklyn foul. Yeah, Herder, Dosunmu, Okoro, Smith, and Terry, the 5 out there. Nice play by Okoro. Last 3 games, so from going from maybe not wanting to play him as many minutes as he told us earlier in the week. You pointed out, hey, he's young, man. Let him get some time. He's played 30 more minutes tonight.
Well, and here's the situation. I mean, if you're Jalen Smith, bro. Like, I was like, when is Adam coming back?
I was out in Germany. I was. All
right, man, you got to come back, man. Hey, I'm missing my boy. You got to come back, man. I was like, when is this season over? That's why I'm so glad you didn't have to do the playoffs. I know the football fans want you to do it, but for my own selfish reasons, no. I want you back here with me.
I got you, brother.
But you do such an excellent.
Call it the Bob Lacurcio Auto Group.
Yeah, the Bob Lacurcio.
So Bob, yeah. That's our producer doing right by you right there with the extra drop in.
Bob, we gave you an extra one.
Because it's a 23-point game. He's saying nice things about me, so I know it's a blowout.
That's terrible. That's terrible. That's uncalled for. That's a low blow.
Man, I'm very thankful for you.
I mean everything I say about you.
I appreciate the hell out of you and our wonderful crew.
We have a fun crew. We have a fun crew. You know, Mark Brady got a chance to go on a trip here. He wants to say that the reason why the Bulls have success on the road is because of him. So we just kind of go along with it.
Carter a 3.
And then
Long
we just hear Russ, our director, because he doesn't like, he's a hater. He likes to throw shade. He's like, wait a minute, they lost to Houston last trip. Wow. Hater in the
It's
house.
like the facts do not back up Brady's story.
Yeah.
That's what Russ is saying right now.
Wow.
People that work between the floor and the truck and throughout the arena, and
Just in, baby. So good to be back.
the more of you get to see us this year. Got Ulbrich, Carter, Phillips, Terry, and Herter out there for the Bulls. Nets, so keep kind of the normal guys out there. A lot of guys need more minutes as Carter hits. So you got Wilson and Traore and Martin getting a lot more minutes than they did the other night when they had Porter in there. Mann and Wolf are out there.
Yeah, you got to get these kids for their attitude is the more minutes the better. Even if it's a blowout game. There is no, people all this is garbage time. There's no garbage time. This is real basketball out here. These guys are playing. What a nice home.
That was slick by Wolf.
I'll tell you what, Wolf, he's going to be a good player for him. That whole rookie class that they were in, people were wondering why they drafted all these guys. You see why. I mean, these guys can play.
Really high quality rookie class this year. Martin into Ulbrich.
Think about this. They got some picks coming along, too, from those trades that, Mikal Bridges.
They got a handful of first-round picks from that deal.
So they could get really good very quickly.
I do think this is kind of a model, and it's not a new model. As Martin hits a three, it's doing the right things. It's drafting the right people. First off, having the capital to do so, and then drafting well. And, from the looks of it, guys like Dielman and Wolf will be an important part of what Brooklyn is trying to build in the coming 2 years. These are quality players. Nice pass. Ulbrich to Herter.
And the Bulls walk away with this one, a convincing win, and they definitely need it. This is, I don't care if they play the Brooklyn Nets. Sometimes they play down to the level.